Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're continuing our playthrough of Space Haven Brutal Difficulty Alpha 14. Let's get started. Okay. I failed to read that pop-up. I don't know what that was about. Hopefully it was... I don't know. Of course, as soon as I start the stream, somebody's sending me instant messages. That can wait. It's fine. Okay. It's not actually to me. It's just a team chat. Alright, so... I think we were in the midst of prepping for travel here. Yeah, we've explored everything in this sector, and we're looking at moving on to the next sector. And were we building more cryobeds? I think we just built a bunch of cryobeds, and we haven't actually jumped yet. Let's see if we can figure that out. I was actually going to assign people to all these stations, but if we're going to another sector, it doesn't matter, because they're all going to end up in the cryopods anyway. So we won't worry about that. We're just going to directly jump. And hope that we have enough beds for everybody. Left a craft behind. Where's the craft we left behind? I think it's just a shuttle that hasn't docked yet. Here we go. Alright. We're golden. Oh, perfect. Look at all these beautiful blue check boxes. So good. So gotta keep on moving on. We're particularly looking for raw chemicals. We have a big shortage of those right now. Let's check our other fundamentals here. We've got a good amount of energium, a decent amount of water, good amount of hyperium. We're out of ice right now, so our water supply could disappear pretty quickly. So we have to keep that in mind. We want to get some ice and we want to get some raw chemicals. Those are the big things that we need right now. We're actually also out of base metals. We still have some noble metals left. But we're not doing a lot of construction at the moment, so that's probably okay. I don't remember what I was building, what I was going to build in this slot. Was it another weapon, or was it a sensor? It's been at least 2 weeks since I last recorded, so just to give you an idea. My recording and my YouTube broadcasts aren't one-to-one. So I try to record a couple episodes in advance at least, so that I can not have interruptions in my video publishing schedule if I'm not able to play on a given week for, vacation or whatever reason. So, yeah, sometimes there are gaps. All right, we have a civilian station and we have raw chemicals, which is one of the two things that we were looking for. We only get one unit though. It's kind of unfortunate. And this is a repair station. Repair station is interesting because we can actually use it to build and expand the size of our ship. They'll use their hull blocks that they have on board. It's a little bit expensive, but we sort of have cash right now. And the question is really, do we want to expand our ship much more than we already have? And I'm not sure if we do or not. Let's see what we have to trade, though. We could potentially trade some fabric. It's probably not the most efficient thing in the world. You might be better off trading fiber. I don't know. Let's see. We want carbon. We always want carbon, basically. Although, actually, considering our chemical shortage, I'm not sure how much mileage we'll get out of the carbon. Because we use up chemicals whenever we produce plastic. Plastic is mainly carbon, but there's a little bit of chemical component. So because we're so low on chemicals, I don't know if we actually want to do that right now, like we normally would. I think we're okay on blue crystals for now. I think we are going to want to buy some water. I'm going to buy 10 units of water. We could potentially buy energy blocks. We've already got 3 on board, though. I actually think buying optronics components would be a really good idea, because that's going to help with our chemical issue, because optronics components take chemicals to make, and there's multiple steps. They're pretty difficult to manufacture, and these can be converted directly into tech blocks. So, excuse me. So I think that's going to help. a bunch of pistols, but these guys are not giving us good prices. Slave collars, I didn't mean to pick those up. Well, get rid of those. We could sell some food, potentially. We could also sell some rifles. We could also sell some refined hyperfuel. I think we're going to sell some refined hyperfuel because we can afford to. We got 34 blue crystals. So we're going to sell 4 units of fuel here. And then let's do a second transaction just to buy crystals to make up what we just sold. Let's do 1 blue and 2 green. Now, what are we building over in this slot here? We have 19 out of 27 hull points, so we have some room for expansion here. I think with the repair thing here, this would be a good time potentially to move our hyperdrives all the way to the back of the ship here. And we're getting close to our mass limit, kind of, so we're going to want to introduce a new hyperdrive, I think, if we can. Question is, how do we do it? We're going to start on this side, I think. We're going to have a weird lopsided ship for a little while, but it's going to be okay, guys. So here's... where do we want the hyperdrive to end up? The ship isn't going to be super huge in the end, I think. It's not going to be like the full length of this 3x1. I think this is the furthest back that we're going to put our... Let's just, let me just check something here real quick. So if I put this here, I'm going to let them build that little bit of hull just so we can have a marker here visually to see where this is. Okay, so that's the very back edge. I just want to see if we can fit in another hull stabilizer is what I'm doing here. So there's no way, that's the very outer edge of the building, so there's no way we could possibly fit another hull stabilizer, which means we don't necessarily need to build all the way to the end of the board here. I think we probably need, we can make our hyperdrives a little bit elongated to leave room for adding more grow beds and a little bit of stuff like that, and maybe some more medical bays and cryo beds. But I think probably about here is going to be enough. So we're going to build a hyperdrive section back here-ish. Let's see. Trying to get this in line with the current hyperdrive. And then we're going to have all this space up here to build, which is probably way more than we need. 6. And then this is 6 that way. Okay, so that's going to be one of our kind of hyperdrive pods. Let's try to make this a little more symmetrical, so I'm going to trim off the end of this here. I already sketched, actually no, this is cancel hull. So this is 3 in on both sides here. There we go. So those are our hyperdrive pods, and I think we're going to have a third one that we're going to need. Let's go ahead and build that. How is this not going to be... It's going to have to be a little bit asymmetrical because we have an odd number of hyperdrives, I think. Unless we end up having one more hyperdrive. Let's plan to have 4 hyperdrives, and then if we don't, we can be pleasantly surprised. So let's... So that's 1 hyperdrive. We can also... Can we stagger them? I don't want to stagger them because of the way this extends out beyond the edge there. If you do that, we won't be able to fit them all in. So let's... So this is 4, 4, 4. That's more than enough space. I think we can afford to have like 2 separate modules at least. Let's bring it in a little bit. We don't need quite this much space. Cancel hull. There we go. Alright, so 4, 4, and then I'm gonna make a little divot here. Let's just count that again. 4. Okay, so that's 2 hyperdrives, and then there's gonna be a little divot here, and then we can make that divot too wide, that's fine. Okay, so that's gonna be like a hyperdrive section. Do I like the way that looks? I think we could do better. I think we can do better aesthetically. So let's go ahead and... I'm going to move the outer hyperdrives back a little bit further. And then we're going to leave a little bit of a gap because we have a little bit of extra room to play with. That's looking more like it. Okay. So now I think with this arrangement we'll be able to build a hyperdrive here, and then have 2 together in the middle, and we'll be able to wall them off from each other into at least 3, maybe 4 separate compartments. And then all of that is going to come from here. And we'll add more carters and stuff like that eventually as we build out the center section of the ship, but right now I just want to get the hyperdrives moved. Okay, so for that... I want to... We need 223 service. We don't have to buy all of it, because we do have our own hull blocks, but we're out of base metal, so we want to buy a good amount of it, I think. Let's do 4,000 credits worth, which is most of our money here, but not all of it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all this. We're working together with the civilians, building something. I forgot to account for the power supply, by the way. We have to figure out where the power supply is going to go. Let's check that out real quick. I think we want to have... How big is our... I think it's better if we have 2 small nodes than if we have a single large node, because that makes our hyperdrive systems a little more redundant. Less likely to fail if we're under attack or something. I think this is about a good spot for the node. So let's go ahead and put... That is about right, I would say. 5. We can't put the other one in yet because of this drive. We're going to move that one first. Okay, that's military alliance, that's okay. It's kind of cool to see the silhouette emerge as it's under construction. It's getting more of like an arrow-shaped look, which is kind of cool, I think. I think we're going to be a little overweight for a while, I think, and that's okay. I'm hoping the military alliance will have some good trade options for us. Because, again, we're out of steel plates. We could just buy some hull blocks from them. That's probably less expensive than if we were to just buy all the service from them. It's going to take our crew some time, but we're sitting here in the sector with nothing to work on, so I think that's okay. And they're still doing the service at the same time. Actually, almost done with that. That's pretty good. Okay, and here's the military alliance, MAS Wandor. Sounds like some kind of, I don't know, Harry Potter monster or something. Okay, we got some chemicals. Let's get that online. That's good stuff. Alright, so for that, since we're getting 9 raw chemicals, we can afford to sell some plastic, so we're going to buy more carbon from the station. So we're going to sell all 6 of our plastic units here. And... did we sell our chemicals as well? We can sell some firearms, I think. I think this is an okay price for pistols. It's not great, but it's okay. And we need to get one more resource from these guys. Let's go ahead and get a blue crystal. No. Let's go ahead and get an energy block. That's good. So that's going to be our new power node for the hyperdrives over here. Oh, this has got a little bit of a business going on here. That's okay. Doesn't really affect anything. I can fix it later. Okay, that's going to be our new power node over here. I'm going to move this drive over down to here, and then we're going to build our other power node, and then move this drive over down to there, and then we're going to build a third drive, and then later we'll add a fourth one. If we need one. We might not. Let me also put a door in here. Quickly low on hull blocks, still. We do have some hull blocks available. Just not many. Okay, we're out of steel plates, so we can't manufacture anymore. We were gonna buy some carbon from the station. Let's take a look at that now. Yeah, we have 2 more units of plastic that we could sell here. We've already used up two full units of raw chemicals from the ones that we bought. We could think about selling fiber or fabric. I think selling fabric is a little bit better deal. And they don't want pistols, really. We could buy some hull blocks from these guys as well. Okay, we got this all sorted out. So let's move our first hyperdrive to its new home. This is way longer than it should be. I think I miscalculated slightly here. Oh, I didn't trim this down when I extended this backwards, that's why. So... these are what, 6? Did I get that right? 6. 6. Okay, so we can trim off 1 from here. And the 6 includes 1 space for them to walk in front of the drive, by the way. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be the 1 drive. And then that actually enables us to right away build the other power node, because we're going to trim off the same thing here on the other side. That's symmetrical? I think it's not. 4, 6. I think that's better. Didn't mean to clean that one. There we go. And then this... no, it still doesn't quite fit there. We could actually move that power node back a little bit, but I think it's fine the way it is. Oh, we still have service that we... I guess we outpaced the repair hull work from the station with our own work, so we still have some service available from them. How many units do we have left? We have 46 more units. So if we want to do some major hull construction, now is definitely the time. We weren't quite ambitious enough with our design change here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy. Those are being removed, that's good. Okay, now that that's demolished, we can go ahead and plan the hull on the other side. So this is coming in 6. And then this is going to go out here, like this. There we go. I'll probably end up filling this in. It looks sloppy the way it is right now. But actually I don't need this extra space, so we could just trim that and make it skinnier. And I'm kind of hanging around the station even though we have no more resources really to get from them because of this service that we purchased. We want to make sure we get our money's worth from the station, that we're not wasting money. We don't want to we can't hang around too long for that. We might have to leave eventually, but that's water, so I'm going to keep that. Might as well take advantage while we're here. Let's sell some junk. I don't know how we ended up with 60 units of junk. I usually don't bring that stuff on board. Okay. Getting more water units, that's very good. You can see we're down to 18 already. So when the water starts to get down below 15 again after this purchase, then I think that's about time that we have to leave. And we're going to move the hyperdrives one at a time so we don't get attacked by pirates and stuck in a state where our ship can't move. It's pretty important. Alright, there's one drive. Now the other. And let's also make sure the second drive has power. How about that? A long walk to get back there. I hope that's not an issue. I think it'll be alright. Maybe we need a storage down there that's just hyperfuel. I mean, this ship is the same way, but this ship has a much larger crew. Let's check out our prisoners real quick. This guy, we're ready to convert. This guy, we're ready to convert. This guy, we're ready to convert. And the other two, we're still thinking about it. Weighing their options. Which they don't really have any options, to be honest. They can be handed over to the military alliance or something, I guess. Let's see. So we got that. I guess the civilian repair station doesn't do block removal, they only add new blocks. So with that being done, let's figure out what we're going to kind of do with the rest of the ship here. I think I want to make room for more systems on the port side of the ship here. What is this? Oh, this can be filled in. For sure. Okay, so that's going to be another system. I think I'm going to trim this so that it matches what we have down there. And then we need some more, probably grow bed area. That can end up in here. I don't know why we ended up with all these extra wall segments. I guess we could leave them and just move them later when we need them. And let's figure out what the shape of this aft section is going to look like. I think I want to fill out this piece here. And then I kind of like the way this is shaped. So maybe let's just fill that out. And then this is that symmetrical? Not really. Oops. Here we go. Now we got some symmetry going on. So we could fill that out. And then I think I want to make this a double wide Carter down here. Does that, again, line up with this? It does. Beautiful. And then what is this guy over here? I don't know. I don't remember why this room existed. Maybe for more grow beds. I think we probably don't want all of our grow beds in one area, though. Let's plan to have two more systems. I think one here is okay, and then this could potentially be another one. I think that was going to be another system since there's a power node in there. Oh no, that was the hyperdrive. We just removed that, right? So, yeah, that's why that's there. I'm just going to take this power node and like move it somewhere out of the way for now so we can worry about our hull construction. Worry about the power node later. I think this guy needs to be... I'm going to put him over here for now. And I think we need some more thermal regulation down at this end of the ship for sure. And we also filled out that room so that there's room on both sides to walk. That's good. And then we can fill out some thermal regulators over here as well. So let's put one over there. You can see it's already starting to get hot over here. Okay, there we go. They're giving us some more hull construction service here. They're like racing against our own pods. Alright. How are we doing? We used up that used up half of the service that we had ordered. We need to build another hyperdrive. I'm not sure we actually have the resources for that. Let's figure that out real quick. I'm gonna put it there for now and then maybe move it if we get another one. We're short some hull blocks. These guys have hull blocks for sale still. How are we doing on raw chemicals? We still got 5. It's not a lot. I'm trying to figure out where the rest of the grow beds should go when the ship's in its final configuration. We also need to leave room to expand this a bunch. This second cryo bay. Okay, we did have enough resources to get that built. That's good. That's one worry eased. So that's good for this. That's good for this. Obviously, they need to have doors. And then this is going to be a main section here like that with the power nodes on the outside. Let's make this a double door. We can actually... This is a door that actually exists already, so we can move that here. And then this will become our double door. And then I think we want a separate compartment for the hull stabilizer. And this could also be a double door. I don't know what's going to go in this room yet. Maybe nothing. What's our water supply look like? Down to 21. Getting low. We did get our new hyperdrive online, but it hasn't got fuel yet. Now it's got fuel. Okay, so now we got 4,800 mass to play with, which means we can expand our hull more safely without worrying about getting stranded. So how many more systems is this? 22 out of 27. That's 5 system points that we have available. So figure we're gonna get scanner. That's 2. You're probably gonna need at least one more power node, I'll say. That's 3. Okay, and then we get one other system. So we already have the space blocked out for that. We got... This is gonna be another weapon, probably, and then a scanner. So the rest we just need to worry about is like grow beds and industry, any stuff like that that we want, and the cryo chamber. I think this is enough space for the cryo chamber. I think I want to have another grow bed section kind of back here, maybe on either side of this. Or maybe we move the cryopods back one a little bit at a time towards the aft section of the ship. They should be near the bridge though, right? Yeah. No, it's fine to leave the cryo beds there. So we need to clean up this. Or do we... Maybe we clean up some of that and then expand it to use it for something else. Okay. So supposing we want to double the size of our grow bed bay, let's say. This is 8, 9. 9. That's going to be another set of grow beds. And then we're going to trim this piece. And then if we want to do something similar on the other side, that'd be here, I guess. Or, well, we... there we go. Let's see if this is right. That's 11. Yeah, that's 11. Yeah, that's symmetrical. I think that could be our final silhouette. We'll see about that. We might have to fiddle a little bit to get all the cryopods in. But I think that should be at least enough to use up our 20 points of construction service that we have here. Which is what we're really after. How's our temperature looking on board? High thermal radiation, this is 20 degrees. Oh, I'm gonna make sure that we keep our grow beds in a temperate climate. We got plenty of thermal regulators over here, so it shouldn't be a big issue. So we saw a temperature fluctuation a little bit there, but it's stabilized again. Looks like. And I don't want to commit to putting any thermal regulators over here because I think we're going to be moving these walls around. Okay, so we're going to have that, and then this is going to be a door. That can't be a door because of this wall, right? I mean, we can do that for now, and then we'll remodel this room, maybe. Now we got a whole huge open space to work with. Some of this could also be recreation area. We could have a bigger crew quarters area for the crew. Move some crew from this ship over to the other ship, although I don't know if it's super efficient to do that. Lonely, I was held as a prisoner. Clumsy. I didn't notice that when we brought him on board. This trait has a possibility to give an exceptional learning potential in some skills. That's interesting. I wonder if he'll be really good at construction. Construction's something that's... We should put him in operation, because that's hard to mess up. And he's going to be good at fighting. Okay, so we're going to put him on the second ship after he gets his weapons here. So this one, I think, was this one. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get a rifle. Oh, he's an android. Nice. Okay. So I wasn't trying to control the drone. Here we go. I'm gonna set this to be his home ship, and he's gonna be on our second away team. Do you already have 2 full away teams? I guess we do. Or not, third away team, I mean. That's the one that's over here. Did Damon transfer, or is he still working over there? Let's take a look at the ship assignments. Okay, and we definitely need to launch now. We're down to... Oh no, that's the second ship. Still, we're down to 18 water units. Let's get out of here. We used up our service. We used it up. Perfect. We actually have a little bit more construction work that we still need to do, which is no big deal. We can do that in the next sector, or the next system, whatever. More rock chemicals, nice. We really need water, though. I think we're going to quickly mine these, and then we're going to go buy some water from that military alliance station. Looks like a prison base, I think, if I remember that icon correctly. Let's park right up next to it. Oh, we can also spend some of our room on the second ship on adding more pod bays and maybe another shuttle bay. We do have 2 pods and a shuttle, so that's not too bad. Oh, we need a door here. Here we go. You know what we could do, actually? We could expand our hull a little bit on either side of the hull stabilizer, because the hull stabilizer causes discomfort, I think. No, I'm wrong. Doesn't. Provides leisure or sleep discomfort, but it's actually fine for working. So we don't need to worry about... I was thinking we could have, like, separated corridors on either side of this, but we don't need to, it looks like. I thought I saw a power surge here. I definitely did. I think we need a second generator. It says it's not utilizing any advanced power, but the basic power is 100% utilization. So yeah, sure enough, we need a second generator. That can also go in our expanded area here. I think we're gonna put that here for now. So this, we can kind of take advantage of the fact that this wall is here. We'll shuffle it over slightly. Where's this, that goes here. Okay. So we'll have a door that's lined up with that. We can put it here. Probably don't need multiple doors getting into the generator room. I think the only reason they need to get in there is to work on the generator, so it's not going to happen too often. And I want to put some vents in here for sure. I don't actually know if we have the resources to build a second generator. I think we're out of tech blocks. Do we have the chemicals to produce tech blocks? We might be able to produce them. We're out of optronics components. This thing is out of electronics components. It's going to boil down to base metal, is what it is. So we need more base metal. Forgot about that. So we've got to be very careful with our power supply here. We've got to make sure we stop. I think it'll be okay to stop in the military alliance safe sector. Oh, guys. I think we can get this third hyperdrive online. We just got to be a little patient. Here we go. Having trouble starting the drives. It's like when I go to start my car in the winter. Just makes that noise. Here we go. The, hey, I need a new battery noise. Or the, hey, why did you leave my headlights on noise sometimes. Okay, because I don't have lights that shut off automatically when I park. Just noticed that my chat thing disappeared. I hope nobody was trying to... Okay, we're good. There's some weird thing with the newest version of the chat client where it keeps on wanting to disappear behind my game. I don't know why that is. We got lots more chemicals here and water. I'm gonna buy the water first, I think. We also we could buy tech blocks. I'm gonna buy tech blocks here. We could also buy electronics components. I hate to do that, but I think we need to. That's gonna speed up our process of manufacturing tech blocks a lot, and obviously we're also getting tech blocks from the trade. Let's see. And then we also have raw chemicals on offer here, which means we can sell some shotguns. We actually have way more than we need right now, so this is good. Not actually selling plastic. We could still do that in a separate transaction. So since they don't have base metals for sale, we're buying some other things that we need to do the manufacturing, like tech blocks and electronics components. That kind of shortcuts the base metal shortage. Okay, let's look at our manufacturing chain here. Okay, they are manufacturing advanced blocks. That's good to see. And we are getting some tech blocks over here. I was wrong, this wasn't a prison base, by the way. It's just a little outpost. Okay. A little more hyperfuel we can sell. Buy all these chemicals. And let's buy all this water as well. And we are using a lot of energy doing all this manufacturing for trade, so let's buy back some energy as well. We're also using more energy because our ship just got substantially larger. There's already 2 thermal regulators in this room. Let's, need to put some out here, really. I think this is going to kind of... Let's wait to see how the heat balances out with the generator in that room, because I think it's going to generate enough heat to kind of heat the space and make it even out a little bit. I'm surprised that we still haven't got these hull blocks removed yet. I guess our construction is very backlogged, maybe? I don't know. Seems like a bug, actually, because I don't see any jobs here. No jobs. No jobs. Yeah, it's bugged. I think we had this bug before and we've already reported it. Okay, so let's try canceling it. Let it run for a second, and then let's try the removal again. There we go. That's better. Okay, we got all of our trades done. Are we ready to hit the road? I think we are. We're out of electronics components again already, but there's nothing these guys can do to help us with that. Just make sure there's nothing more here that we actually need. We might come back here later and buy some blue crystals, I think. I have a feeling we're going to need that. Here come the power outages again as we start up the hyperdrives. Yeah, so that's very risky. We gotta get that taken care of ASAP. As soon as we get 2 more tech blocks, we're good. There's some energy. Got a Slaver's Guild ship in the next sector. Because of our power issues that we're having, I'm thinking I may want to steer clear of them for now. Much as I would love to clobber them. Okay, this is a station. We have a... I forgot there were enemies with the androids. But they're leaving this sector, so that's okay. We're losing the merchants too. They're also leaving the sector, but that's fine. Oh, here we got base metals. Let's just... This sector just has all the things we need. We can just mine them directly. So why trade when we can get them for free, just floating out in space? It's not like we have a manpower shortage. Unfortunately, it's a very tiny amount of everything because we're playing on brutal, so scoop up what we can. Took some damage to our hyperdrive here, probably because of the power issues. Hyperdrives can be charged faster with advanced power. I guess it always says that. I was thinking that it was unpowered, and I was like, why is that? But I think it's covered. We should... The generator is our big priority. I don't want to build any other fancy stuff onto the ships until that's done. I don't think I could actually build it anyway. Okay, we're out of the solar radiation sector, so we didn't actually get a power outage this time. That's an improvement. I mean, we didn't do anything to improve the ship, obviously, but we got out of that immediate situation that was causing us grief. And we got some more base metals here. We're going to pick those up as well. You can see the base metals that we mined just now are already gone. We went straight into the metal refinery. Let our shuttles go back and forth for a minute, that's fine. What are we doing with tech block manufacturing? Okay, it's making its way through the industry chain. That's good. Let's take a look at our prisoners again. 4.8, 5.2. We're going to start recruiting Janelli here. I'm going to want to add some solar panels eventually to the second ship as well, because it's a big, large area with a small number of people. Ooh, recreation station. We could hire a crew member. That could be fun. Let's check out this derelict first. Hopefully we'll be able to breeze through this. But you never know. It's late in the game, so anything could happen with the aliens. Okay, we got that. Let me expand our crew thing here. There we go. Parker is on force work, and where's Damon? Oh, it's not alphabet. I guess it's listed by ship and then alphabetical after that. Okay, so we got those. We got these guys. And these guys. Quinn's a little bit tired. But we got enough people to pick up the slack. And we can also have somebody on the turrets on both ships available for fire support. Alright, we got 10 guys. Should be nothing here we can't handle. Knock on wood. Oh, we got another crew member. I mean, do we need another crew member? Do we want another crew member? What we need is to murder this guy before he kills our newest crew member. Leave Damon alone. Alright. I don't think we can feed another crew member, honestly. Just don't have enough water supply. Oh. Got a nice preview of the dangers that lurk in this next chamber. That are apparently running away from us. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I think we can just go in. It's only one of them. Oh, as soon as I say that, a second one hatches. I'm telling you. Okay, I think we could back up a little bit more from this. I don't think we need to be quite this close. Gotta wait for them to come around the corner. Please. Here we go. Okay, somebody did get bitten still. Alright, now we're gonna go for it. Quinn's out of oxygen almost. I just realized. Okay, we got it done though. Okay, we're gonna undraft all these guys, let them go get oxygen. Once that's sorted, we're gonna release this guy. I'm gonna... As soon as these guys have got oxygen, I'm gonna get one of the shuttles to... Don't abandon the new guy. I know you're also out of oxygen, but... Dear Lord. Okay. And we can relax our stations at this point. We can let one of our shuttles go home. Okay, we're gonna let this shuttle go home as well. So we're leaving one shuttle around as just a... Actually, this shuttle still has oxygen, so let's use this one. So, and keep that around and let these other two circulate for now. We didn't get too many resources here. We can get a lot of hull scraps though, which is good. Energy scraps. I think we need all these things except for soft scrap. Now the question is, do we want a new crew member? You know what the heck. Better than having a prisoner. There's our new person here. Selena. Selena is a spacefarer. Okay, I'm glad we found her. Spacefarer is a really good trait. She's a spacefarer florist, who's good. Who's got a 4 in botany. That's also pretty great. She's only got 2 in weapons. Or no, she's got 1 in weapons, but she has some growth potential here. And she's got 3 in shields, 2 in navigation. Is she going to be on the new ship? I think she's going to be on the new ship. And she can also be a member of the 3rd away team once we actually get that figured out. Alright, we can undraft this now at this point. Cannot salvage, transfer from derelict ship. Oh, I thought I undrafted that. That's wrong anyway, because the airlock's open. I did not mean to leave Selena there forever. I thought I undrafted her too. I must have misclicked, I guess. Okay, and let's check on our last holdout here. We could start recruiting Zyphera Draven as well. Zyphera Draven. I wonder if that's supposed to be a reference to League of Legends or something. So unfortunately that's not going to solve our tech block shortage, the scrap that we're bringing on board here, but it will enable us to replenish our whole block supply in case we need to build anything. It's too bad we can't just break things down into base metals. It's not really an option. We need like a furnace where we can... I should suggest that on their Discord actually. Can we have like a furnace where we can convert stuff into base metals? I think that's something they could easily add. Could work basically like the composter. Just picking up infra scrap now. We have 39 infra scrap. I don't think we need to hang around in this sector for a while looting infra scrap. We can bring over... It's not actually letting me bring over the crawler corpse. That's weird. That's okay though. Guess that crawler really wants to stay there. And we're out of water. So it is time to go. Down to 5 units on board the main ship. Which is nothing basically. Okay. Okay, we could probably buy some water from this leisure station. We also see ice over there. That might be near the Slaver's Guild. We're going to stop at the leisure station first, because it's closer and because it's further away from the Slavers. Before we undo all of our things here, let's check out what they have for trade. Make sure they actually do have water. They do. So we're just going to straight up buy 10 water units. And then we'll decide if we want to sell stuff. Those are food supplies. We're a little short on food. We gotta get more grow beds active, I think. Is there any other stuff that we want to sell here? We still got plenty of raw chemicals. Let's sell some more plastic. I'm gonna buy some more blue crystals. We don't have to buy blue crystals, do we? No. I'm gonna buy a couple just because we're using them up a little bit more quickly now. I think we could use maybe 1 or 2 energy cells. Let's just go for 1 energy cell because they're kind of expensive. Oh, and base metals. And do we want to buy more carbon at this point? It's a tough call. Carbon's can be hard to find, but we have a lot of it right now. We have 30. And it's a little on the expensive side. We could potentially sell some explosive ammo, but I'm trying not to get rid of chemicals more than I have to. I think we're going to sell some hyperfuel for that. And then, okay, our trade queue is full. I'm gonna wait till one of these trades gets completed because I want to queue one more trade. I want to buy back some green crystals so we can continue manufacturing refined hyperfuel. And maybe also another blue crystal. Oh, and relax these guys from our stations. We can also visit the station and see how much it would how much it would cost to recruit Andrew. The thing is, with Andrew, though, we can't see what his skills are, and it's going to cost us a couple thousand credits, which we don't really have at the moment, so I'm thinking it's probably not worth it for us to recruit him. I think he's fine how he is on the station here. He's not in danger or anything. He's just chilling out there looking for work. Okay, we're going to buy the rest of the carbon here. We're going to buy another blue crystal, and we're going to buy these green crystals, which we don't have the money for technically, but we will soon. Oh, these are good. This is a good price for pistols, actually. So we can sell all those. We don't. We'll keep 1, I guess, just in case we have a crew member we need to arm who doesn't have the skills to use a better weapon. All right, and I think that's going to be it for today's stream. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and it's your first time checking out the channel, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Hope you have a good afternoon, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. And thank you very much for watching. Take care.